Hello there, Chris here from Becker's Models, and if you've clicked on this video, you know what this one's about. I'm doing a review of the latest book from Inside the Armour publications, Models for Ukraine. It's fairly self-explanatory, but if you don't understand, this was a book that was put together extremely quickly and under a lot of hard work and dedication by my good friend Chris Meddings, and he assembled a menagerie of modelers around the world, and they all contributed their own free time and effort to put this book together. And from the outset, I want to say this video is not monetized. If you're seeing any ads, they're not mine. I'm not getting paid to do this. I just want to do a review of this book because I loved it, and it was quite touching when I received it in the mail. I have Spotify on in my home office playing when for music, it was Spiegel im Spiegel, if you know that song. So I got a bit misty-eyed, I must admit, and I have to congratulate Chris for what he's done. So let's have a look at the book. We open the first page, and it's pretty obvious what this book's all about. It's about raising awareness and funds for the people of Ukraine. I don't care about your views about war itself or the conflict that's going on over there. This is a great thing because there's obviously been people affected by what's happened, and you probably are unaware of how many modeling companies actually come from Ukraine. There's just so many of them. Look at them all. I mean, I'm using ResKit at the moment to do my Academy Super Stallion, and I'm sure all of you are aware of some of these or all of these brands, and yeah, they're all Ukrainian. So that's the purpose of this book. This book includes builds of just those kits from those Ukrainian companies by all these fantastic modelers. I mean, some of the best modelers in the world: David Parker, Rick Lawler, Brett Green. I mean, Will Patterson. They're all in there. So this is an amazing book. And before I go any further, like Chris says here, the full profits of the book go to the Disasters Emergency Committee, and I believe at I think he's up to €20,000. That's how much this book has raised so far. So a fantastic cause. Let's have a look through what you get in the book. Well, the contents page shows nearly 20 builds. This is not a simple, 1 or 2 or 3 build book. It is packed. I mean, it is jammed packed. And I'll just have a quick flick through. I mean, it is dense. I can't believe that Chris put this together. He edited this in an amazing amount of time, and there's barely any errors in there. They're not even worth talking about. A typo here and there, big deal. But I mean, it's just amazing the photographs and the denseness of what's in here. I mean, this is a top quality modeling book, regardless of, if you want to buy the book and never read it and just donate the money, great. But if you're a hardcore modeler of any bent, armor, dioramas, aircraft, anything really. In fact, I think there's a sci-fi in here. Was there one sci-fi subject? No, there isn't. Okay, no sci-fi. That's okay. There's civilian aircraft. I mean, there's just so much in here, and it's so varied. And like I said, it's by the top modelers around the world. You are getting a high quality product here. I'm going to look at one or two throughout the book. I'm not going to show you every page because that's not fair. You should go out and buy this book. It is amazing. So let's have a look at. Well, we got to go. Chris has actually put his own one in here. So this is a Wingsy kit. It's a BF109, the 148 scale one. So he's made his own contribution there. And so, as I mentioned in another review I did of one of his books, because there's so many varied authors and modelers involved here, there's going to be different approaches to how you do things. A lot of I'm just going to skip back and forth if you don't like that too bad, because you should go out and get the book. I keep saying that, get the book. So for example, this one by Jose Brito of this beautiful diorama of this lovely lady with her little scooter. I mean, it's a step-by-step, okay? Lots of numbered photographs, step-by-step explaining how he does every process. Some of them, and I believe Tracy Hancock, you're guilty of this. He's got a fantastic, where is it? Come on, Tracy, it's in here somewhere. You skip and you miss it. I think it's the only one with a civilian subject. Here it is. Okay, so a couple of shorts. That's a British manufacturing company, aircraft company. A couple little 172 jobbies by Avis, which is a company I don't know about, and Tracy has put these together in record time, and they're tiny little kits. It's only a 3-page article, but hey, they look fantastic. I mean, I love my civilian aircraft, and he's done a great job there. And, you know, there's only a couple of steps he's shown you because they're very simple. So that's the sort of variation you're going to get. I'll keep going through and we'll look at some other ones. Let's go to the front again. Let's skip back and forth. I mean, look at all this. Okay, you're getting so much in here. It's amazing. So the price alone is worth it, but what I've done just to do my own little bit of virtue signaling, I don't care if you call it that. In fact, I'll come to fisticuffs with you if you call me that. I bought 2 of these. I've got one that's still sealed. This one's mine. I'll keep this one. The other one I'm going to raffle off at our state competition later this year, and I'm going to raise some more money, and I'll send that off to the disaster appeal. So you know, there's a double bunger there for you, Chris. You get twice as much money. This is the one I love. I love this one by Ilya Ute of the Mini Art armored car. I love this pattern. It just looks, for the way he's weathered it, it's just clearly explained. It's a beautiful subject and a really, really interesting finish. Look at that, isn't that fantastic? Yeah, I can't. I mean, this book is as good as any AK or MiG or step-by-step guide you'll get anywhere else. But it was put together in literally days, and I just can't believe it. It's just so good. So, yeah, if you're after just some basic tips on how to make dioramas or how to weather a tractor, you can't ask anyone else but Will Patterson about how to weather tractors, because apparently he lived on a farm, grew up on a farm. Sorry, I had to put that in there, Will. All right, let's look at one more and I'll wrap this up because, you know, what can I say? There's nothing wrong with the book. There's no downsides to it. And let's look at an ICM kit. The FCM 36, it's a French tank, I believe, page 58. I want to look at this one because I haven't looked at it yet. All right, where are the page numbers, Chris? Oh, there they are. They're down the bottom. Okay, so down the bottom, down the middle. Here we go. Look at this. Isn't that a great little... Is it a French tank? I believe so. Yeah, French tank. I don't know much about armour that much, really. Yeah, it is French. Okay, great little diorama here. And a great step-by-step on how to build it. I mean, you got to understand, Ukrainian models have, especially ICM. I've built a couple of ICM kits. Some of their older stuff, they're okay. You know, they're sort of okay. They've gotten better and better and better. In fact, some of the latest ICM stuff, we're getting close to Tamiya quality. So they've blown past Airfix. They've gone into Tamiya Hasegawa territory, and this is a fantastic build. So, oh, look at this one, this diorama. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up there. I think I've made my point. I've made my point that this is a fantastic book, that you should go out and get it. And is that John Colasante's? Yes, it is. That's his twin Mustang. I saw that getting built online. Absolutely amazing build. The purpose of a book review is, you know, at the end, give my recommendations. Should you buy it? Should you not? Well, of course you should buy this for all the various reasons that I've stated. Even if you have some non-modelling friends, and it's a great coffee table sort of book that they can flick through and understand that, you know, there's a lot going on, and that Ukraine is a very important country in Europe. It has a lot of manufacturing capabilities. It's got a lot of creativity. You know, it's a fantastic nation to support. However, the problem with this recommendation that I have given all the way through here is it's all sold out. You can't get this at Inside the Armour. However, I will put a link up on the screen here or this side, and then also in the description below. You can get it at other stockists. There are some copies still left. For example, B&A Model World here locally in Australia, and NZ, and a few other places. So I'll put the links there below so you can check it out. And I have heard from Chris that there's going to be a second type of book, not the same book, another one to follow this. So if you miss out on this one, you can go get the second one. But yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. And please support the Ukrainians in whatever way you can. Even a small thing like just buying a €20, £20, $30 book can help. And as I said at the start, all the proceeds of this book, nobody's made profit on this at all. If you heard anything like that, it's wrong. Everything was done at cost. All the people involved have donated their time and effort to making it. So you're not lining anyone's pockets at all by buying this book. Trust me on that. I want to make that very, very clear. So with that, I'll leave the review finished and see you next time. Cheers.